Hi everyone, it's Anja here. I'm back with another video for Ophelia Crafts. So today we are making this card, and I thought, well, that's quite a simple card, but actually thinking about it, it's not, because we're making a background with there's quite a few stamp sets involved, you see. So we've got Perpetual Birthday calendar for the background, we've got kind of Eclectic for the butterfly. This thank you, which I really like, isn't in the catalogue anymore because that was from Painted Petals. So I have got Work of Art, and I'm going to do the combination of thank you, so in the different fonts as well. So I love that as well, so that's fine. Then we need punches, we need all kinds of things, you know, for the butterflies. But what I thought we would do is, first of all, make it in a different colour, but also I'm going to cut it for you so you can see exactly how I cut my cards. Okay, so I have here my trimmer, and I have a piece of A4 very vanilla, and this is what I do. I have indicated, can you see here, I have indicated these measurements. Now if you want to pause the video and just write down the measurements. Okay, so if we come a little bit closer, you can see that I have put my measurements at 5 and 3/8, 5 and 5/8, and 5 and 7/8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7/8. Yeah, and then here I have measurements at 4 and 1/8, just after the 1/8, and then 3 and just after the 7/8, and 3 and just after the 5/8. Okay, so if you copy those, and if you do them on your board like that as well. I also have measurements on here, which is, let me just focus, 8 and 2/8, 8 and a quarter, and 11 and a half, and then 3 16ths. So 11, 5 and 1 there. Okay, so copy that onto your scoring board, and those measurements are all I need for my standard cards. Okay, so you will see in other videos I've used those measurements. Those are the ones I always use. So we have the stamping trimmer. Okay, so the grey one is the scoring tool, and the dark grey one is the cutting tool. Okay, so when I make 2 cards, I'll score first and then I cut, so then I know that my score lines are in the same place. But this time we're just making 1 card because I want to show you how you get 1 card out of a piece of paper, or yeah, with the front as well. So we are going to, for 1 card, you're going to put your paper against the 3rd line of the 4. Okay, that is the middle of your page, like that. And then to score it, you're going to put your paper at the last one of the 5, so 5 7/8 there. Take your blade away and score it, and that is your base card. Okay, then what is left is another card, really, but what I do is I turn that into 2 fronts. But we are going to use a mat first, so we need this one first. So now we go 1 measurement in, so we're using the middle measurement each time. So this, hang on, because this piece of paper is only just big enough. So this is my measurement for the length, yeah, that's right. And then here is a second measurement, and then that fits perfectly with a nice border onto your card there. Okay, and then we have here our other piece of white, very vanilla, and we're going to cut that at the 3rd measurement for the length and the 3rd measurement for the width, and that then brings that nicely onto there. See? So normally you would be counting each time, but because I've got my things, I know that this is a measurement for the standard card. That is a measurement for the first layer, and that is a measurement for the second layer. And I've done it like that all the time, and it works. And I just have those measurements, and that's what I use. Okay, so whew, I'm glad the technical bit is out of the way now. Right, so let's get on with our stamping. That's what we're here for, isn't it? Right, so but we need to do these technical things so that you can get on with it and make some cards. Okay, so we have the Perpetual Birthday calendar, and of course, you know, which other one am I using but the can't find them, but the butterflies, of course. There we are. Always the butterflies. I have used this stamp set many times, but I keep going back to the butterflies. And let's get a block, and we'll open up our ink pad. And basically, when you're stamping photopolymer, it's best to have your piercing mat. I now have some scrap paper back here, and I just put that underneath, because when you stamp on your piercing mat, the ink doesn't dry and it will smudge, and it might smudge onto your card base, basically. So I'm stamping twice each time. I'm also making sure that I'm stamping off the page, and that's something I shouldn't have done. Look, I stamped off page, and then here you get that horrible edge. So remember, if you stamp off the page, do not go back into, and I should have known this really, do not go back into your card. See? And now that's okay to do that, because I didn't bring the edge onto the paper, but you mustn't. See? And now go further out. That's fine. See? Because then that edge is there, but now it's over there. So what I'm going to try and do is go over it again. Do you think that would work? Oh, I can't see. Let me just... Am I head in the picture then? Okay. Are we going to risk this? Yep, that's okay. And now I'll just stamp that off and do a random one. I'll just do more. No, I'm not liking that anymore. It's too many. Too much, don't you think? Too much. Let's try again. Okay, so, and now we're going to make our own DSP. If you hadn't noticed, we've just started, you know, nothing went wrong earlier. I was just trying out a new technique. Okay, see, that's the thing, that's the beauty about this. You've always got your emergency side. See? Nothing is lost, and if we don't like this one, it's only a piece of paper. Okay, so let's see, let's stamp this one off, and let's do one there. Just needs something there. Yep, that's okay. I'm not doing any more. Not like before. No, that's too much. This is much better. Right, okay, there we go. So now we need a scrap piece of paper, and you know what? I had it just here. This is a card that I made, but it didn't get made, so there you go. And we are going to stamp our thank you. All I'm hoping that it's going to fit in my thing, but hang on, hey, that's nice, look. It's a bit different, isn't it? Right, and I need a butterfly from my Butterfly Basics. No, not Butterfly Basics. What am I talking about? Kinda eclectic, maybe, yeah. Honestly, it's one of these days. Okay, where is that piece of... Yes, it is one of those days. And now I'm sure that my No, it's not going to fall off. Wow. Okay, that's good. And this is the butterfly punch. Let's just make sure we line it up nicely. There we go. And I think if we open up our base card, so let's put that to the side. That's that there. This goes there because I don't want to get stuff everywhere. Okay, we have now got our base card. Let's try and put something on the inside as well. So I think I might repeat the butterfly and in the corner here. And this is the envelope, so let's do that as well, because I tend to forget that and I have to take everything out again to do the envelope. Okay, so that's that. But what I also want to do is, let's take this off and clean it in a minute, is I want to do the thank you again. I want to repeat the thank you on the inside. So let's put that back on the block. And the card. Ink it up. There we go. Okay. So all that needs cleaning, that needs to go there. Right, I think it's time for assembly. Right, okay, so here we are, and we're going to put the front of our card onto our backing. There we go. Then we are going to put glue on there. And we're going to put that onto the front of our card. There we go. So that's that. Then we have this. So make sure, oh, do you know what? That doesn't stand out. So let's just give it an edge here. There we go. That's a bit better. Look, that's much better. Okay, and I think, look, my stamping dimensions ended up in the ink pad. Can you see? They've gone tip top top. Anyway, I can still use them. So thank you. Okay, I want to make sure that the wording is straight, so the oval will be funny, but that's okay because that's the beauty of our card. And then we have the butterfly like that. Look at that. I think that's a nice card. And we have a matching envelope. And this was the original card. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.